huge day. What have we got in store for you today? Oh, we're going to be talking lots about Libra. Not just about the generic nature of it. We're going to go into why it's important. No. We're going to code. We're going to show you how to mint coins on Libra. You may be wondering, why do I want coins on Libra? Why? Because it's the future of money. Do you want the future of money? Come and get it. Come and get the future of money. We're going to show you live how to actually program into Libra. This isn't maybes. This is real. We're going to do this. It's going to be an epic show. Now, I've only had a couple of hours to run through some of the white paper and some of the technical documentation. So this is pretty terrifying for me, because if it doesn't go right, then we're doing this live, and that's going to make me sad. That's going to make me so sad. But one of the most important things that we've also got happening today is this is a future show. This is all about the future. So will you please help welcome today's new star of the show? That's right, it's a robot, showing us that we're going to be talking about Libra. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Oh, and one of the recordings has stopped unexpectedly. We've got an error message that I have not received before. Interestingly, the error message occurred at the same time that I sent through a USB command to the robot. Maybe there's something that goes on. Technical questions that I will answer at a later time. But in the meantime, let's take a look at that robot just one more time. Coming in with the sweeping display. Oh, that's right. You don't get this on cable, do you? No, you get high quality budget shows that are pre-thought out with very talented individuals. No, here you get me and a robot. Welcome to the future. Hi, how you doing? I've got headphones. Here we go. Should we start the show? I don't know. I feel like we should. I'm going to make sure that we are going live, because sometimes I hit these buttons and we're not going live. Sometimes I think we're live, but we're not live. In this case, I think it's all good. Let's do it. We're going to learn how to mint money. Why is that important? Because it's the future of money. Get involved. Robot Time Machine. Feeling smooth with those transitions now. Oh, those button presses are feeling very, very nice indeed. Now, cameras are set up in such way you can see live in this show now the transition buttons that I'm doing, and you're going to watch me code later on as well. These are my little fingers. Watch this. These are my fingers here, fingers there, fingers here, fingers there. Whew. Zero lag. You like that? Do you like that, internet? Zero lag. We're coming at you with no lag. Take your lag outside, because it's not welcome here. Zero lag, pushing buttons all over the place, pushing buttons everywhere. All right, there we go. So, quickly, let us speak about this Libra. What is going on? What is this? What is this Libra? All right. Quickest insight into it. Bitcoin came along and it rocks. Why is it magic internet money? Because that's what I firmly believe it is. It's magic internet money. It's great. Fundamentally, it's an Excel sheet. Money goes in, money comes out, but they're Bitcoins, okay? Hopefully, by now, you know enough about Bitcoin that it's magic internet money, and we can just go with, it's like a database, right? Facebook saw that and was like, yo, big fan of this, big fan of what I'm saying here. How about we use this to give banking possibilities to the world? Now, a lot of the world doesn't have the ability to use a banking system. And if they do, as I learnt in this white paper today, it is at the most exorbitant fees that pretty much, say if you live in a third world country, you finally get $100, sometimes you can lose like $20, $30 in fees. That's like 30% of your funds. So, building this is Facebook's intention to bring banking systems to the world. There's a whole lot of other things to it. Lots of different companies are involved. People are putting in like $10 million to become basically founders of it. Good on them. They're doing it for the interest, but good on them. It's a new technology. But more importantly, We're going to learn how to code and create accounts within this new blockchain, and then we're gonna basically mint coins into it. Yeah, we can do that. So let us have a look at our little page here, the Libra white paper. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Here, the Libra white paper. You can go and have a read of this. It's lots of cool and fun information inside there. It's a white paper. Let's be honest. We've seen white papers before, and I'm thinking, should we make that robot move a little more? There we go. Move about, little robot. That's the way. Do your little dance. Yeah. Mechanical advertising. It's the way of the future. So we're going to bypass a lot of this white paper and jump through to the my first transaction details. I'm going to walk through this. So if you want to do it yourself, look, be on a Mac. It's a lot easier. You can do it on PC, but we'll base this being on a Mac. So we take the assumptions as the starting point. Let's bring it here. I'm just going to check that you can see that screen. Cool, there we go. So we're going to take the assumptions that you're running on a Linux or Mac OS system. As I said, please do that. Makes it easier. You have a stable connection to the internet. Completely required. You have Git installed on your system. If you want to make sure that you have Git, open up your terminal, go git -- version, bang, running 2.20.1. Oh, feels like a good version, doesn't it? That's a nice version. So from here, you need Homebrew. If you don't have Homebrew installed on your computer, just Google install Homebrew. That'll take you to a link. Copy, paste that. Bang. You've now got Homebrew. And now, next part is we need to clone and build Libra core. Copy, paste this. It's the Git clone. It will copy the Git folder. Basically make a repo on your drive of that Git. I've already got it, so as you can see, already exists. It's on an empty directory, doesn't need to be made. On yours, it'll download for a while. Jump into that, so cd libra. Okay, now you're in the folder. Make sure, do a little ls. Oh, feels good. Look at that. Look at that. All of the files inside that. Let's clear the screen again. So now /scripts /dev_setup.sh. Nice. Welcome to Libra. This script will download and install the necessary dependencies needed to build Libra core. Libra core, that's what everything runs on, yeah? And it runs on a language called Rust. So here we go. This includes Rust and the necessary components, Rust FTM and Clippy, and along with CMake. Everybody loves a little bit of CMake, and a whole bunch of other stuff. If you'd prefer to install these dependencies yourself, please exit this script. Don't do that. Take the opportunity to just have them installed for you. Press the old Y key, boom, installing Rust. Rust is already installed. Yours won't show that the first time. Info syncing, blah, 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 blah. Already installed. It's all installed. Bang, hands up in the air. Things are installed. Good times are ahead. Okay. Moving on to the next part. Oh, if you're interested, as we said, it installs Rust, CMake, Protoc, Go. Build the Libra CLI client and connect to the testnet. So the testnet is really the only thing that's open at the moment, because Libra itself isn't coming about till sometime in 2020. However, to make sure that the thing works, they've created the testnet. Now, the testnet, this is where it gets really important, yeah? Learn how to use the testnet and build apps on the testnet to make money in the future. Why? Because if 1 billion people come into this And Facebook brings 1 billion people to this network, and the network is all about shifting money. Build things for it. Build games, build dApps, build apps, build entertainments, build literally anything. Just be part of this new economy. Because if it works, it's 1 billion people. Everyone talks about how do you scale a business. Here's how you scale a business. You let Facebook do it for you, and then you're right on the coattails of that and supply awesomeness to a new world. Because that's what's coming about, potentially. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to a word I say. That's the main thing here. That's the most important part. Okay. Hit return. Here we go. Building and running client in debug mode. Oh, are we in? Damn right, we are in. We've entered the testnet. Take a little break. Take a little sit back and go, good times. Good times. Let's get that robot happening once again. Watch the robot. Robot, what are we going to be talking about? Libra. That's pretty handy. Going to be talking about Libra. Thank you, robot. Thank you for the insight. Cloud. We're potentially changing legislation. Exciting news for cloud coming up soon. Very exciting. The House, the Senate, everybody's involved. It's a big old party. Okay, now that we are back inside the good times, that's what we should call this, the good times machine. Now that we're back inside the good times machine, let's go and have a look back at our scripts. So we've gone through, this is the part where we just did that last command, the scripts testnet. Really interesting part starts here. Use the following commands. A gives account operations. Q are the query operations. Transfer. Now there's a part here that I was playing with before and I didn't fully understand. You can do transfer or transfer B. I think transfer B waits for the confirmation and then goes, woohoo, confirmed. And whereas transfer just does the transfer and then you have to query it later. Just technicalities. Help. Everybody loves a little bit of help, don't they? And I like the way that they write this. Prints this help. It's very circular. So you could just keep on typing H and just... Anyway, don't do that. It's ridiculous. Quit. Exit. Don't quit yet, my friends. My time travelers, do not quit yet. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create new accounts, yeah? Let's go down. Step 1, check if the... No, we know that the account's running. Create an account. So in the system, in the technical documentation that the Libra friends have put out there, they use the example of Alice and Bob. So we're going to use those examples. It gets a little different because soon we're going to be referring to them as like 0 and 1. Or 2, and then we're going to make 2 and 3 because we're going to make this robot here. You're going to get some money on Libra? Yeah, you are. We're going to make you an account and get you some coins. How many coins? Well, there is a max. There is a max, but we'll get to that. But I wonder whether you can just keep doing it. There may be around that max. There may be a way around it. Let me jump in. It's in these moments I should just jump in and see to make sure that we are actually streaming. Because every now and then, I push the buttons. How many coins? Whoa! Well, I can hear myself. I could hear myself. That's a good sign. It's also the first sign that you're going insane. So either we are live streaming this and everything's okay, or I just heard my own voice. I should just jump in and see. And I'm going insane. It's one or the other. I think it's all okay though. I think it's all okay. Okay. Super choppy. Oh, Ron, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Oh no. It's clipping. Okay, Peter, thank you. I will sort that out. I reckon there's no compressor on this audio at the moment, and that is coming about because I am peaking. I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to turn that down. Maybe I went too loud. Testing 1. Yeah, you're right. That is peaking. Testing 1. Here we go. Let's do some live on-air testing. Test 1. Checking chop. And that live feed. Test 1. Test one. Okay, cool. All right. Let us progress with this programming. Thank you for letting me know those comments. If you ever see issues or things like that, let me know because I got to get this stuff fixed. I've got to get this all stuff fixed. Let's get back in there. Let's create an account. Bang. Oh, magic fingers once again. Okay. So this is telling us Libra, then little percent sign. We're looking for that. We can see it there. We can see it. I'll zoom in for you. We want to go account, create. Did I type that right? Okay. Creating, retrieving next account from the wallet. Created, retrieved account, #0 address. The two important things here are that the account has been created. We have an account, #0. That's my reference, #0. That's something that I can reference. That doesn't get stored inside the blockchain. That's just a local reference for me to know. Then we have a hex address here. This is referenced in the blockchain. This is your address. This is your wallet. So we've just created a wallet. We now have a wallet live, but there's nothing in it. So let's make one more. Let's make one more account. Account create. So now we have #1. There it is. Remember that? #1. #1 address of C0A029 C4 C47 CD8 blah blah blah. And I think let me know if this is still peaking because I think it was my cool. I think it's sounding a little better. It was my you know what it is? It's my voice. I'm going to put a compressor on the inside of this. Next show I'll add a compressor. That'll be cool. A compressor usually, well, hopefully, if you go past like a clipping level, it'll compress it back down. So it'll mean that my voice won't be able to go as ridiculously high as it normally does, which is a good thing. So the two accounts have been made. We've got two accounts now. Here's the fun part. Let's start having a look and see what's inside. So account list. There's our two accounts. We've got account 0 and account 1. Just two of them at the moment. We're going to make a lot more soon. Those accounts are there. Let's add. Here is a very important part that's going to be vital in the future. This is how you add or mint coins. Now, the process of minting will be very interesting because there needs to be some fiat currency, most likely, transacted in order to create or mint these coins. But in this case, we don't need that. They're going to let us just mint these coins. So we go account, mint, account 0. Let's take 0. Let's put 900 coins into that account. Minting coins, mint request submitted. So what we've done is we've asked the blockchain, yo, blockchain, I want 900 coins. It's now going off and doing its thing. The great thing about this network is apparently it can do like 1,000 transactions per second. A little quicker than the Bitcoin network. Just a slight tad. By an ungodly amount. If you've ever sat around waiting for transactions to go through, it's a lot. So now let us... this is saying to mint Libra and add to Bob's account. Oh, okay. So now let's add to account 1. So we've added 990 into account 0. We'll add into account 1. Let's add 88,000. Let's see if we can do that. Bang! 88,000 are going into there. So that has been submitted and requested. Let's see whether it actually works or not. We're going to check the balance now. So if we query the balance of wallet 0, which was that first wallet that we did, that we put 900 coins into, and there we can see the balance. Oh, did we put 950 coins in there? Oh, interesting. We did only put 900 coins in there. However, when I was messing about with this earlier today, I put 50 coins in there. So it generated the same addresses. When I generated address 0 and address 1 just now, it actually reused the addresses that I made before. Interesting. What does that mean for wallet 1? Because I think I put, just a moment ago, I put 88,000 coins in there. But earlier today, I think I put 11,000 in there as well. Let's see. So maybe we'll have like 99,000 coins in there. 88,060 coins. I wonder, maybe I burnt them. I can't remember what I did. Anyway, we got 88,000 coins in there. Let's have a look at changing transactions now. So to transfer, this is saying transfer from 0 to 1, and we're going to transfer 10 coins. This line here is literally saying the command transfer. Whose wallet are you going to transfer it from, and whose wallet are you transferring it to? It's kind of like taking out your wallet and handing someone money. It's exactly the same. So we're going to go transfer from wallet 0 to wallet 1. Let's do 40. Transferring. Transfer submitted to validated to query transaction status. Run query TXN underscore ACC SEQ 0. And then I think it's true is what we should be using. Let me just make sure. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. Error getting transaction. All right, let's try. True. There we go. So this is the full details of that transaction. This is the absolute the insight that you can get at the moment when you go and query transactions on the Bitcoin network and you find addresses where it went to and so on. This is what you're seeing here. Same type of thing. The sender, the wallet address in hex, sequence number. Sequence is how many transfers or how many things have occurred on that wallet. At the moment, I'm pretty sure that's transfer out, because if I look at wallet 1, there's no transactions available because wallet 1 has only been receiving. So I'm going to assume that this is always just going to show transfer outs as a sequence of events. So let's keep looking here. 6, the payload. Oh, what was the payload? Well, the payload was a peer-to-peer transaction. It went from this address here, this 11C8B address. It went from there and it went to this address, which is C0 blah blah blah. U64, I Googled this before. It's got something to do with Rust. It's kind of like setting an integer. But it's a specific line to Rust. Rust is very new to me. I haven't played around with it before. Gas. Those of you who have done transactions on Ethereum before, you know that you got to pay for your transaction using a bit of gas. What's gas? Well, you got to pay for the transaction. There's many reasons for it. It's so that you can pay the workers. And an interesting one is you can mitigate people trying to do denial of service attacks and just overload the system with garbage transactions because they get charged for each transaction. Libra is saying that it's going to be a small amount, a very small amount per transaction, which is great because at one point, those Bitcoin transactions were crazy expensive, very expensive. Here's a public key. If you want to sort of, you're now getting into the registration and the security side of it. We have a signature here. Oh, damn, it'd be interesting to see if this signature is the same base signature as what I had earlier today, but I closed out those windows, so we will not know. And then you've got some further event details, the contract event, and hash output. What else are we seeing here? Index number, event details. I presume there's going to be a date encoded inside there, or maybe the date's encoded just inside the blockchain itself. Yeah. So that is the fundamentals of how Libra is going to operate. And the great thing in this case, let's make a lot more accounts. Account create. So we've got account 2, account 3, account 4, account 5, account 6, account 7, account 8, account 9, account 10. There's 10 new accounts. Now we're going to list each of those just so that we keep track. We'll go account list, and there they are. What you can see here is the hex, which is the address of each of those addresses. Now, I've done transactions on 2 of those. You'll see wallet 0 and wallet 1. We've done transactions on. We created or minted coins inside of those, and then we transacted. We sent coins from wallet 0 to wallet 1. The status is different on those compared to the following 8. I presume that means that you can create as many wallets as you like locally, but they will not be registered within the chain until a transaction occurs on that 100. Balance check on the following ones like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bloody blah. They've all got 0, which makes me sad because each of them should have 88,000. So let's just mint 88,000 on all of them and see whether that registers them to the blockchain or not. And we're going to go full lucky number here. We're going to go just the 88,888. We're going to go that. We're going to go that and see what happens. So bang, mint request submitted. Oh, check this as well. We're going to do it on wallet 2. We'll do it on wallet 3, wallet 4. And now that we've done that, we're letting the chain for a moment. I mean, it really doesn't need a moment at all, but let's check that list and see. See, still not showing any transactions. Sorry, still not showing any sequence numbers. However, we know that we've minted coins into it. I really want to discover how to change this status. I have the suspicion that the status will change when we do a transfer out of that transaction. So let's do a transfer from wallet 2 to wallet 0, and we'll do all of it, my friends. My time traveling friends, we will do 88888. So we are going to empty wallet 2 and dump it into wallet 0. Now, what I'm hoping is this will create a different status on wallet 2 when we do the account list. Okay, transfer has been done. Transfer has been initiated. Let's look at that list. Bang, there it is. It has come through. Oh, it's my mum. Should we, hang on. Let's FaceTime my mum for a sec. Oh, hello.
Hi, darling, are you at home?
I am. I'm live on Facebook at the moment. Say hello to everybody.
Oh, hi.
Do you want? Can I give you a call back?
I hope they can't see me.
No. Can I give you a call back?
Sorry?
I'll give you a call back.
Okay, darling, no worries.
Okay. Bye. That was my mum. In case you're wondering, that was my mum. What a legend. Clearly watches the show. So that's good. Clearly watches the show. Breaking hearts. I should direct message her this link and be like, so I'm having a look here. Here we go. Let us check now. Let me bring this back into screen. This is top-down view, fancy fingers. This is large screen there. I'm doing this one so that you can see how I queue things. We can bring up logos and stuff like that. But I think this view is probably better. Okay, so we now have how many coins in wallet 0? I can't remember because I've lost count. I've completely lost count of how many coins I've put in there. Oh, and while I realize something, I am going to turn on the compressor just a little bit. We're going to turn on this audio compressor just to make sure that I don't peak too high. Let's turn this compressor on. Compressor enable ratio 1.1 threshold -18. Test. We're going to do -10. Popping. Test 13. Pop. All right, there we go. Oh, is this a high quality show or what? Some would say this is what you're supposed to do in the pre-production. I say to that, show me another show that uses robots as part of the marketing material. Show me another show where you've got robots in the background doing your advertising, and then I'll show you a show that doesn't do its own pre-production. It does it live on air. Do you know the other thing that I do live on air? A lot of the time is come up with what I'm going to be talking about. Because in today's show, all I've got listed is Falcon Heavy and Libra. Oh, this is some sort of shonky business dealings that we've got going on here. Testing. Okay, cool. I think that's okay. Right, let us get back to it. You're distracting me, YouTube, Facebook, and soon to be Twitch. You're often distracting me. Stay there. Here we go. Jumping in. So, we now have 10 accounts. Are we rich yet? Are we rich? We're rich in our hearts, my friends. My time travelers, we are rich in our hearts. That account list has it all. Do you know what's interesting? We did the transfer, and the sequence number went up on wallet 2. So the sequence number went up on wallet 2 because it transferred out. We sent 88,000 coins out, but wallet 0 stayed at transaction sequence number 7. So when you're receiving, the sequence number doesn't go up. Why is that? I don't know. Let me just call Zuckerberg. Hello, Mark. Why does it? It's a pair of scissors. You cannot call Mark Zuckerberg on a pair of scissors, ladies and gentlemen. It does not work. You have to use a ruler. That's a terrible visual gag, and there will be no more of that during this episode. Maybe next episode we'll do more scissor and ruler-based humor. It's very avant-garde. Is that a word? Let's get back to this. Let's just get back to this. So, what's inside these wallets at the moment? What is the account status, Gray? Well, let's go and check the balance. And we need to find out what the script for checking the balance is. Check the balance. Query balance. Okay, so QUERYBALANCE. Query balance 1. Wallet 1, 88,000. How about wallet 0? Should be 88,000 as well. 89,798. It's moments like these that I wish that this wasn't the test network. I wish this was the real network, because even at $1 per coin, we'd have enough to go to Disneyland. Not that Disneyland costs $88,000. However, have you seen the price of a large Coke there? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I'm not saying that it's 88,000. I'm saying it's pretty close. How much is pretty close? Well, that's up to you to decide. So what we've now got, balance in wallet 0, 88,000. Wallet 1, 88,000. Balance in wallet 2, nothing, because we transferred it all out. It's gone, my friends. It's gone. But the great thing is, because we know how to code, what we're going to do is just dump another 88,888 coins into it. Balance of wallet 2, back up to 88,000. Back up to 88,000. You can't stop us. Facebook, you can try to stop us, but you can't stop us because we got fancy fingers. We got fingers that do this and push buttons and press buttons and move all around. That was way too quick. Let's just calm down and get back into our coding. Okay, so now that you've got those wallets, what can you do with them? Well, nothing. Nothing, my friends. Not now. Not at the moment. So why did we go through this? Why did we look at that? Because you have a unique opportunity presented before you. And you don't need to take this opportunity up at all. You don't need to do it at all. But the opportunity is this. They're not betting the house, but they are betting a lot. There's around 24 different companies that have signed on currently to join this cause, right? There's something like 24 businesses. We're going to bring up their names because this is kind of important as to whether this will be successful. MasterCard were one of them. Where are the companies that are involved? Companies that are involved. Where are these people? The Libra Association. Here we go. Founding members. Lots of different businesses. Let's bring up this. Lots of different businesses. Here we go. MasterCard, PayPal, PayU, Stripe, Visa. Yeah, that's the payment sector. Yo, they've each put in $10 million to this. They've each put in $10 million. The technology marketplaces, you got Bookings, you got eBay, Facebook using their wallet through Messenger and WhatsApp. Quite a few users there. Farfetch, Lyft, Uber, Cloud in the future. Shout out to Cloud. Spotify. Telecommunications, Vodafone. Now, the telecommunications side is huge because in some countries, they transfer money through telecommunication credits. There's a whole thing across South Africa, and Africa actually. Got to check it out. Blockchain, Coinbase, come on. Andreessen, as if they weren't going to be involved. As if Andreessen were not going to be involved with this. Rabbit are in there, USV, and then a whole bunch of non-profits. Each of those has put in $10 million. Each of those has put in $10 million. And if you think about it, that's a pretty good start. Now, potentially, they're going to take up to 100 founding members. These founding members all are going to create programs with this. They're all sitting there doing this with their fingers. They're going fancy fingers like that, and they're making wallets. They're creating wallets. Now, what I saw as successful over the years of Bitcoin was simple payment integration, but most importantly, the UI and UX of the user experience was so incredibly vital. So, you can't allow any user to have to do anything like this. You cannot have them have to type in any code. They're going to have to go through a gorgeous UI. Coinbase proved that. Coinbase proved you use good UI, you'll win the game. You'll onboard the most amount of people, which is kind of what this game's all about. So, Coinbase did really well there. Websites that integrated Bitcoin into their website for easy payments, they were also successful. Things like CryptoKitties was really interesting, where you take a novel idea and you're selling digital assets of some sort. Great premise. Really novel, so obviously didn't have the scalability, but really novel in people just wanting to spend some coin. That's going to happen at the beginning of this. When this launches, people are definitely going to put cash into this system. Why do I think that? Because these kids are involved. MasterCard, PayPal, Visa, Stripe. If you had to create a list of folks who could easily help the public get money into a blockchain, it's these guys. It's absolutely these guys. It's perfect. I'm surprised Chase or Bank of America aren't there. It's very interesting that there's not an actual banking institution inside there. Very interesting indeed. Do they find this as a threat? Probably so. But should they join in? Of course they should. Of course they should. Be like a phone manufacturer not taking on Android, except for Apple. Maybe that's what Chase want to do. I have no idea. By the way, don't listen to a word I say. This is about money. Don't listen to a word I say. This is just my thoughts. It's only my thoughts. They're probably wrong. I'm sitting in a room with a robot that does my marketing for me. Don't listen to me. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this. I've just got ideas about it. I've just got ideas. And those ideas are really around what you can do with this. I think the opportunities here are, if you have a website that accepts payments of any type and you already use Stripe, get ready. Get ready, because you're instantly going to be able to accept Libra when this happens. Stripe are going to integrate this instantaneously. I imagine Shopify, not Spotify, I said Shopify, are inside there, and if you build your own basket and checkout, then it's going to be involved inside there really easily. If you have a site, or if you have any e-commerce or any form of transactions, get ready to accept this the day it comes out. Don't wait. Do not wait. The learnings that come about, the reason that I'm trying to program it today is just because I know, like, I'm going to have weird conversations with friends over the coming weeks. And the more that you can understand how it intrinsically works, just the better the conversations you'll have. The more you'll learn, the more you'll understand. That's what it's all about. Keep learning. Keep learning, kids. Never stop. Do you know what the fun thing is as well? This camera mounted just there is actually stuck on a clip that then attaches to a desk lamp. That's how futuristic this show is. This setup involves a desk lamp and a web camera clamped to it. I mean, if this isn't the highest production show going on in Los Angeles right now, I don't know what is. I don't know what is, folks. Okay. Let me take a quick look and see if there's any questions or anything like that. Oh, there we go. My mum's on now. Very good. Very good. Okay, so creating those wallets, if you're just tuning in now, I'm going to do the quickest run through once again, just to show you how to create wallets. We'll quit out of that. We'll terminate that. This is going to be the real quick run through. And the reason that I'll do this is we'll snippet this part out and make it a unique clip onto itself. Okay, so jump into the developers.libra.org, open up your terminal, bang, there we go. To get started, you are going to need, actually, I should have introduced what we're doing. Here we go. All right, we're going to make some accounts and mint some money on the Libra test network. You got to do this. You got to start getting into it right now. So jump in, go to the website, developers.libra.org. It's got all the great information that you need there. Open up your terminal. Make sure that you've got Git. If you're wondering whether you do, Git -- version, enter. There we go. I'm running 2.20.1. Very good. You should have Homebrew installed. If you don't, go and get it right now. Just Google how to install Homebrew. It'll take you to a web page. Copy the link, pop it in. So, follow the clone and build. You'll create the Git clone. Mine's already installed, so it's going to say that it's already there. We're going through. Let me reopen this and clear it. Once you've installed that, go into that drive, CD Libra. Make sure that you're now inside there. There we go. There's all the files that Git repository just created. Copy the ./scripts dev.sh. Hit yes. This is going to pop all the things inside there. It's going to install CMake, Protoc, Go, all of the good stuff that you need. Right, now we're ready to build. And if you have any issues getting up to that stage, there's some really cool troubleshooting help on the developer's website. So now we're going to jump into the test network. ./scripts blah 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 .sh inside. Now it's going to run. This is what you want to see. Connected to validator. We're inside the test network. This isn't the real Libra network. However, this is how it will operate. This is what you want to learn. This is what you want to make your dApps, your digital apps, your whatever you want to build, make it. One of the ones that I'm thinking about, if you're pondering, great, what are you going to build? I'm thinking maybe I can build a way that you can pay to control this robot in the background. So if you send me Libra, then you get to control things in the background. Are we going to do that? Yeah, we're going to do it. Why? Because it's ridiculous and you need to do those things because it's 2019 and that's what we should do. Where are all the robots? Why is that like the only robot in my house? And it doesn't know how to make me spaghetti bolognese, which is thoroughly disappointing. So anyway, now we're inside the terminal. We've got a couple of main things here. Account operations and query operations and transfer operations. They're the main things. You want to make accounts, transfer accounts, and mint them delicious coins, people. You want to make some coins. So inside here, let us create an account. You can see you're looking for Libra, %sign. That's your setup. Account create. Bang! Account 0. Now, is this the same account from what we made before? Let us check the balance on it. because I've got the feeling this is going to already have coins inside of it. So we'll go query, QUERY, balance of wallet 0. There we go, 89,000 coins in there. Hopefully, when they transfer from the test network to the real network, they'll forget that there was a difference and they'll just give me 89,000 coins. Is that going to happen? Absolutely not. How much is a coin worth? I don't know. It's probably going to be, I reckon it'll be somewhat base 10 off the US dollar. So whether that's 1 Libra equals 1 US dollar, it's not pegged, by the way. That's one distinction. It's not pegged. It's gonna be variable because it's based upon multiple currencies. I think it was the USD, the euro, the yen was in there. I don't remember seeing the Chinese RMB. I'm not sure whether the yuan is included. I don't think so. There's a whole question around what happens with China because China doesn't really allow Facebook. Not a fan of Facebook. Tencent rule the world over there. Oh, and if you're building for this, make sure you build WeChat apps as well because WeChat rules the world. So there we go. We've created a wallet of 0. We created a wallet number 0. The hex address is here. It's already got a balance, but if you're like, Gray, I want to make some more. I know that it's got 89,000 coins inside there a moment, but I want to mint some more. Well, you go account, mint. We're going to go wallet 0, and we're going to put 888,888. I haven't done close to 1 million. Let's see if this works. Yes, it did. It did. We're allowed. Let's see. Of the balance. Let's see what our balance inside this wallet is now. 978,686 coins. We now have close to 1 million Libra coins. What am I going to do? I'm going to create a whole bunch of other accounts. Account. So we now have 10 accounts. And one of the fun things that we can do is transfer coins into those accounts. Why? Because we're nice. Because we're friendly. And here's how it goes. Transfer, just type in transfer, from wallet 0 to wallet 3. How many? What do you reckon? 50,000? 50,000 it is. Nice number. Transferring, boom. Let's do a little check of the balance on wallet 3. There it is. 138. Now, if you're confused as to why it has 138, it's because I put balances in there before. Let's use wallet 4. I think wallet 4 is empty. No, wallet 4 has stuff. Wallet 5. There we go. So wallet 5 is empty. Wallet 5's empty. Let's transfer 50,000 into wallet 5. There we go. And balance is 50,000. The great thing about this is it can do 1,000 transactions per second, which is one of the big problems of the other networks. Look, fundamentally, this is very big news. This is very, very big news. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Who knows? It's great that it's occurred. It's cool. It's a new technology. The thing's called Libra. It's not specifically made by Facebook. They are, let's think of them as like a founding part and a very founding part of it. But there are so many others. We saw that list of all the other people involved. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Get ready to learn how to do things with it. I think it's very different from the likes of Ethereum and the likes of the ETH network and EOS in the way that the big brands are onto this. Distribution is so important. Distribution is such an important thing. The UI and the UX of so many digital apps, which are the dApps that are inside the ecosystem at the moment for Ethereum and EOS and all those networks. really the only, I mean, the fact that you got to use things like MetaMask and so on, it's complicated for people. It's a barrier for entry. I firmly feel one of the largest differences with this is just that every one of those founding partners is going to smash down the barriers of entry. They are going to take those barriers of entry and they're going to crumble them down. And we're going to see Libra not being some weird, crazy word that we don't fully understand what it is or how it got there, but it's going to become part of society. You're going to see it everywhere. People are going to build on it. People are going to build apps. It's a new international payment system. I specifically, being an international child myself, fully appreciate how ridiculous banking systems are, especially on the international scale. But the most important part is that we're likely going to see, if this successfully works, if this lives out the dream of what they're hoping this becomes, we will see this on board like 1 billion, 1.5 billion people onto this financial network, bringing banking systems to people who've never had it before. That's where a remarkable opportunity lies. So, there's your insight. As I said before, don't listen to a word I say. Don't do things because I say it. Just know stuff. Know more. Understand it. And if you want, go and learn how to program it. It's good fun. It ain't that hard. Build some cool stuff on it. All right. Before we go, what's coming up? Falcon Heavy launch. Make sure to go get your tickets. It's running out of time. Falcon Heavy launch is now the 24th. I'm in Florida, 25th, 26th. What else have we got going on? Oh, yeah. Buy meme bags, memebag.co. It's the backpack that you can upload your own information to. You can upload like GIFs and JPEGs and anything you want. If it moves and then you wear it as a backpack, it's flexible. Normally do them at $249. They're on special at $149. Use promo code podcast or RTM. You'll get it for like $119. Or check Amazon. I may have a super special going on Amazon at the moment. Go check it out. Meme Bag. MEMEBAG. That's memebag.co. Go and buy yourself some groupie sticks as well on Amazon. These are all products that I've made, so, you know, I'm not being sponsored by anyone to say this. These are actually products that I make. That's everything. What we've seen today is how to build on the new Libra network, the new financial institution that's coming in. I hope you have fun with it. We're definitely going to talk about it again at some stage. My name's Gray. This has been another episode of Robot Time Machine. I'll see you again soon. Please rate us, review us on YouTube, download the podcast, hit like on Facebook, do all those things. Let me know that you're out there. Send me comments. Hit me up when the audio's wrong. We'll get that sorted. And we'll speak again soon. All right, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Oh, you see, if I push the button, but it's still activated from the last time I did the title, it doesn't work because it technically turns off that layer. But if I push it again now, the titles will appear. Bye.